Arise, Sir Nipsey and Sir Squeak-a-Lot. I've also made Bernard promise to drop this letter and my previous one off at the post office. And I may also have had to invent the post office. So, there we go. I've restored peace to the whole star system, but I do think it would have been easier for you just to not steal their crown jewels. Possibly drop them off next time you're passing.
Absolutely not! Those crown jewels of eternal quartz? No one thought to examine them, ever, nor wondered why all their rulers died bald and mad. Even the queens. Obviously, the eternal quartz was...
Dwarf star radium?
Dwarf star radium. Yes! It had been poisoning them for centuries. So, no, they're not getting that back. Instead, it's powering this starship I'm now using, which is very fast, very sleek, and will eventually get me to the Apocalypse Vault. Hint, hint. Ever yours, River.
What have you done to my ship? Ah, hear that? Hear that? Whoa. So, there I am on a planet of sentient bees. When they all get together, they form one giant hive mind. Yeah, really. Sorting out a few issues to do with a strange form of extraterrestrial plant life. No sooner do I sort that out, why were these bees allergic to geraniums? And one of the more outrageous queen bees passes me an artifact. An ancient artifact that they'd preserved in solidified smart honey. Well, I realised at once it was your last letter, which I brought back to the TARDIS. And no sooner did I get back here... Whoa! Oh! No, not that way, not that way! Oh! Left a bit! Left a bit, past that epoch! Now! Sharp line in the temple bypass! Whoa! Well, no sooner did I get back to the TARDIS than the smart honey melts all over the TARDIS console and tries to program it with coordinates. Well, you thought you'd trick me, but no. No, I've reversed the polarity, and I'm materializing in the exact opposite of where you expect me to be. Ha!
What kept you?
What? River?
Don't turn around. You'll ruin the surprise.
Oh.
And also, I've not done my hair. That's a lie.
Surprise.
I've always done my hair.
Why are you sitting in the booth behind me?
So I can tell you what to do.
I don't understand.
Doctor,
Yes?
He's here to kill you.
I can tell.
where is the money you stole, Doctor?
The money? The money?
His bosses.
Your bosses?
She's angry because now she won't be able to build her new bridge.
Well, and how do you know I stole it?
Card I left at the scene of the crime.
This card.
Right. Oh, and it says you can find me here at this time. How thoughtful of me.
Yes.
I take care of things. I come to take care of you. Boss, she is very angry.
Oh, dear.
Boss says either way you're being buried under the bridge. But if you hand her money over now, you won't be alive when she starts pouring the concrete.
Right, well, she sounds kind.
Not really. She is horrible to work for. She has promised people who build bridge homes on island.
Well, that sounds kind.
Their home will be under the last pylon.
Right.
She will bury them.
Yes, I see.
Island is for rich people only. It will be only safe place on planet once the decadence reaches us.
The decadence.
Overmining at the far end of the continent has released a...
Sea of slow-moving lava.
Lava, right.
gathering up several generations of toxic waste.
Ooh, lovely.
Only the island will be safe.
Forces of nature respect postcodes. Has your boss offered you a house on the island?
Yes.
No, I know. Now, what did I do with the money? What did I do with the money?
Gave it to the one scientist who can develop a cure for the decadence.
Oh, clever. Now, listen, I'm going to take you to the money and to your new employer, who you are going to look after very carefully. Address, write it down. Write down the address.
Will do. Okay.
Not only are you going to look after him, you're going to look after everyone else. I can tell you're going to be brilliant at it. And then, as you seem a bright boy, I'm going to give you a copy of Wisden's Almanac. Come on. Oh.
Why are you looking in empty booth behind you?
Because...
There is letter here, with address on it. Would you like me to post it?
No. We're going to deliver it personally.
Sorry for skipping out. I had to answer an urgent summons.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Orient Express first-class bar is now open for cocktails.
Don't be cross with me for leaving you in the lurch. I'm sure you handled that all excellently. I've enclosed a copy of Wisden's Almanac. You must be running low by now. And I'll see you at the Apocalypse Vault sooner than you think. Oh, is that caviar? Oh, wonderful.
Now, I'm going to offer you a bit of advice. If you're going to give a time traveler a book, make sure you check it for distinguishing marks. They can look for inscriptions, publication dates, even analyze the paper stock. Or they could just fish out an old bookmark you left inside it. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Especially not when the bookmark was a till receipt for the gift shop of the Quantum Vatican. And that receipt tells me that, one, their postcards are ridiculously pricey, and two, exactly when you visited. Now, you want me to visit the Apocalypse Vault of the Quantum Vatican at the end of days, and as everyone knows, that's the date when they've told the entire system that the universe will die. So on that day, they'll open the vault, check their ancient scroll of the end of days, just to make certain of the date, and then, purely as a precautionary measure, destroy all life in the system. Just to make sure. It's idiotic, it's sad, and as I said, it is a fixed point in time. So what, I quite reasonably wondered, were you doing in the Quantum Vatican's gift shop 7 centuries earlier? Especially as, I don't want to be rude, but does that mean that you're either a time traveler or very long-lived? There's nothing wrong with either of those things. Some of my best friends, etc., etc. Who are you, River Song? How do we know each other? And why should I trust you? Anyway, here I am in the Quantum Vatican at midnight, and I spot 2 things. One is that you bought a lot of postcards of the fresco of the Weeping Child. And that's a really interesting, beautiful work of art. And a piece of cunning misdirection, because right next to it is another fresco. That of the Screaming Queen. Now, this one's a bit famous because it got restored very badly by a well-meaning but very short-sighted nun with a shaky brush. So people are always queuing in front of it to have their pictures taken for a laugh. And what no one spotted is that the fresco of the Screaming Queen has been altered. It's no surprise curators and restorers are always trying to mend the work of Sister Betty Thwaite. But what, I wondered, if someone had recently hidden something under the restoration? And there we go, River Song, I was right. You have hidden something in the fresco. And what have we here? Oh, I think it's safe to say I wasn't expecting that. Oh, River Song, can I ask you a personal question? Why have you stolen the scroll of the end of days?
Dear... No. Dearest... No. Sweetie? Definitely not. My dear doctor. Oh, no. That sounds like I'm wearing a black velvet suit. Possibly with a cloak. Oh, how do I tell you what I really feel? How do I tell myself what I really feel? Doctor, could you give me that scroll back? It really would make things so much easier if you did. Love, River. No, not love. Oh, that'd really confuse him. The only thing in the universe that confuses the Doctor is love.